J.C. Curry looking to help his team get back on track. Can they snap their losing streak today? It's the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. So now here's the DH, J.C. Curry.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Hard liner. And that's the 3rd out. He continues. Digging in now. He has his work cut out for him facing this pitcher, Siggy.
Yeah, Boog. He's got to extend the at-bat, change the pace, whatever it takes to help this lineup right now.
And that misses. Ball. And that's ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Boy, great job. What are you on base?
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
In the dirt. On the ground to the left. Handles, throws to first, inning over. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. Abreu is just 1 strike away. Pena, and that is the ball game. Curry, it's an okay game in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Start to the finish line, first place, my state. You gon' have to sit in line. It's the part with a heart in the.
Slow dance in a room full of nothing. My mind thinks I've been running from something. I see my eyes closed. But you mean I'm not alone? When it's me without a soul. Dancing your heart away. times I've been running from something. I see my eyes closed. What you mean I'm not alone? When it's me without a soul. Slow dancing your heart away. Lost in the maze you made, yeah. My eyes are a mile away. Little black porcelain meant to break. Slow dancing my soul to fate.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar. Yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me va a mudar. Si yo gano, todos ganamos, eso es plural. Me dicen el chef que no para de cocinar. Porque todo el mundo tiene que comer. Si cobro no todo vamos a cobrar. Estuve abajo, me patearon, no me voy a olvidar. Firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el...
All right, ready to go here. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Number 27, Jose Altuve.
Right side, hard hit. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
Second, the first baseman, number 8, Christian Walker.
First and second, no outs. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Up the middle.
On the fucking line.
Nice stop.
One.
But no play, and the bases are loaded. Great effort. So digging in, Zach Cole. 2-2 now. Line drive, base hit. One runs in, fires to the plate, but it's offline. He will score, and they're up by 3. First and second, no outs. Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
The 1-1. On the ground, right side. And that'll do it. So the Astros lead. Runner at first, 2 away. Digging in, J.C. Curry.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Getting some work in the field this game, but of course he's primarily thought of as a pitcher.
So much respect for the athleticism and hard work of this guy. Just impressive enough to pitch like he does, but he can really rake too. Takes a lot to get to do this kind of thing at any level in the pros.
Curry wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
The 0-1.
Ball.
And it's fouled away. Got him. That is the inning. Jose Altuve up to hit here. To the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Liner, base hit. Correa on his horse and coming home. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 5-0. Back here in Nationals Park. And now up for Washington, J.C. Curry. First pitch misses. Curry measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. DeZenzo gets under it. 1 down. First and second, 2 outs. Zach DeZenzo up next for the Astros. 2 on, 2 outs. To the right side. Gloves it on the dive. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Well, you have to take care of the baseball, and that's just not something they've been able to do in this one. That's their 3rd error, and part of the reason they're losing right now.
Curry leading things off and takes a strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
The right fielder, number 21.
1 gone, runner at first. So next up for Houston, Nick Allen. The 1-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to second, they get 1. Double play. What a clean killing, Dan. So up next, J.C. Curry. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Popped up left side. And that's the inning. So 1 left for Washington. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Man at first. And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes. That's a laser base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Stepping in, Dalen Lyle. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros slug their way to a win in this one. Curry with a less than great game in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate for the Loog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Altuve runs. Pitch in for a strike.
No, 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 no.
Throw there. Safe.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Curry steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
No, outside.
Brown getting his 20th start of the year. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2019. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Swings through that. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. Full count now. And there's ball 4.
Down. Take your base.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Nunez.
One out man at first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Nasim Nunez. In the dirt, blocked.
Should I steal this base?
2-2 on the way. Pena flips it. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
That's
so
crazy.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 1 and the Nationals nothing. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. And a payoff pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Glove flip to second. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Tosses to first, 1 away here in the 5th. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Up next for the Nationals, the shortstop, Nazi.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Zach DeZenzo up next for the Astros. Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball
misses.
outside.
Throw safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 5-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Luis Garcia. Look at. So 2 down. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Myers on his way over. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Curry played brilliantly despite the loss. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift him to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Don't jump up to this non-stop turn on Chris. Out of his mercy. What's on the done of McGuire? Here much man to me all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Girl, let me in me on the thing when you are waving. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Girl, let me in. Why? Would you would be more than 10 to take your hand and lead it to the problem? All you got to do is be true, so let's go respond. Satisfy your emotion. After for the press, instantly she was. She no old and tough, and she no got time no rust. Still smooth and precious like she never get a cut. Instant expand, I've got to all and pull up. Giddy up, me I forget to is a mouse. Think I walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, can tell me where you get it. Can't let me in me everything. But up on that call, you no look for them way. You look good enough against no matter what I can say. Put on your clothes is like a display. Man, I steer about night and day. Would you be my honey and the woman they say? Me can't just smile and not face and say. You want the man to be not on the play. I'm a rattan man, she says she want one to stay. I'm would you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Girl, let me in, me got the thing where you want wait man. Walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of body, girl, how will you get it from? Knock on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Girl, let me in. What I say, woman, I want to settle down, really start to plan to how you look at come to one conclusion. Wow, you supposed to know the work, supposed to full of action. Music and your ways are restrained. Non-stop sticking just like a time bomb. Are you every man walk? Put your man and all walk like a champion. Walk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl. Tell me where you get it from. Knock on your entrance. Pam, pa, pa, pam, pam. Can't let me in, me got the thing where you want wait, man. Walk like a champion. Walk like a champion. What a piece of money, girl. How will you get it from? Knock on your entrance. Ram, pa, pa, pam, pam. Can't let me in. Cry. You will be more than kind to take your hand and lead you to the promised line. Be 20-foot dive, and all you got to do is be true. So let's go respond. Satisfying emotion. She never get a cut. Expand you a lamp pull up. Giddy up me and forget to is a mouse. But you wanna walk like a champion. Talk like a champion. What a piece of body.
J.C. Curry looking to help his team get back on track. Can they snap their losing streak today?
Rise up, that's you. Come on and rise up. Put it in action.
It's the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
Max Fried will go to work.
That's a ball.
Curry launched a homer in his most recent game. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Man at first, one away. Curry, in his rookie season, 22 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2025. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Jackknife's out of the way.
Kind of break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Curry digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Here.
Curry wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. 2 down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Up now for Washington, Joey Wiemer. The 0-2. Swings, and this one's flared. It falls for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Move to second. Back in save. Really close. Oh, and 2 now. Chop to the left side.
All right, stand up, stand up.
Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. So they're all loaded up. Out towards right center field. Judge under it. And that is the inning.
Well, this guy...
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Luis Garcia. The rep. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Luis Garcia. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road. Curry with a nice showing despite the loss. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Ay, ay, los pongo a bailar la pelúa, el que no baile que lo despeluca.
J.C. Curry looking to help his team get back on track, and they snap their losing streak today. It's the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. And on the mound for Washington in this one, J.C. Curry.
Now, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 12, Trent Grisham.
And we're off and rolling here in D.C. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Stays alive. Just off the inside edge. There's a swing and a drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second.
That's a ball.
Missed.
Guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
And that's a strikeout looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one fouled off. Just missed. And a challenge from the mound in a big spot. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they've only got one challenge left now. Way out front for strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Rice not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. New inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fought off foul. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one misses.
No, that's outside. Ball.
One. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And here comes Bellinger. Line drive. And a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. No score here in the second.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one found hard the other way.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 aboard, 2 outs. So up next for New York, Max Schumann. And that one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Two on, 2 outs. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count. Got him looking. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Washington, D.C. All set for the start of the inning. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Popped up.
You take it,
Chaparro takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Judge batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Top of the third, no score. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Inside.
Rice recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Two down, nobody on. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom of the inning. J.C. Curry digging in for the Nationals. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Ball outside.
Curry went deep in his most recent game.
Hurry.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Throw sails over his head at first. So the Nets lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Here's your one. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Curry aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, right field. Judge settles underneath it. And there's one down. Now the left fielder, Dalen Lyle. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. And now it's Luis Garcia. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. High fly ball, right field. Judge ranging back. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runners tagging from second and third. One runs in. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play as they escape. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. Check swing called strike. And that's strike one. That clips the inside corner for a strike. That one not close. And that is ball one. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Struck out swinging his first time. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Foul ball there. The Nats leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Man at first with one gone. Jason Dominguez digs in now.
Yeah.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Runner takes off. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
No, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike. And ball
That's the ball.
1. Strike 2. Chisholm at second with 2 down. And Belly goes down on strikes. 1 left for the Yankees. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Drew Smith.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
That's a ball.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Bellinger takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Shortstop, DJ.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball left side. Off balance feed. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. All loaded up. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And a payoff pitch. In the air, left side. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals even this series up at a game apiece. Murray with some good work on the mound in this ball game, but was going through it a bit at the dish.
Boog, I'm sure he's frustrated with how his at-bats went, but he can feel good about how he pitched in this one. Shoot, I had plenty of games that didn't go my way. You just got to move on.
Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaubel. And today is draft day, Singy. An exciting day in terms of the future. Stepping in now, facing a Cy Young candidate is like trying to hit a marble with a wiffle ball bat. Ever tried that, Singy?
I have, Boog. It helps tremendously with the hand-eye coordination.
Hey! Line shot into the gap should score at least one. Coming home. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
So runner at second, 2 down. Joey Wiemer, the next to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Curry headed for the plate. He will score, and the Nats take the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Fouled off left side.
You know, these Nationals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That one way inside. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
In the air to left center. 1 away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Hit weakly on the ground. Chisholm tags the runner for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. 2 on, 2 outs.
No, inside.
The 1-0. Here's a high chopper, and that's just foul. The 1-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the air, left field. Bellinger in a full sprint. Pulls it in on the run. And that is the inning. Next is the designated hitter, J.C. Curry. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that is out of play. Nardi in his 5th season, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence.
Up now for Washington, Brady House. The Nationals down to their final strike. In the air, right field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Curry with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
Well, definitely a strong game at the plate, and it's safe to say he made a difference for them. They didn't get the win, but they'll take performances like this one from him.
Look around, search all I can find. People missing me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So called sophisticated mankind. Brother playing seems to work. Part of music, part of playing the role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you just playing the game. Another minute or a second of fame. Say my name, I'm going up in the flame. Another day, another breath to retain.
J.C. Curry, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. J.C. Curry, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. Curry turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Almost got him. That misses, and it's a full count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Wiemer. Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Curry on at first, nobody out. This one popped up. Ibanez takes it in for the out. And there's one away. So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Out to short, Wilson. Off balance feed, there's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. On the ground to third. Whips it across. One pitch and one out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. On the ground. There's one. And that's all they'll get. Ball one there. The A's leading by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Next offered in there for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Now one missed. There's a swing and a drive. Soderstrom raging back towards the wall. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So up next, Joey Wiemer. Here's a 1-2. Squirts away from Langoliers. And the runner holds. On the ground to the left. Tags the runner. And no throw. He's into first easily. So 2 down. Brady House digs in now. The Nats down to their final strike. On the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first, and ball game. And the A's take the series opener here at home. Curry did well in the losing effort.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Jacob Wilson. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the...
Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. 1 down. Up now for Washington, J.C. Curry.
Ball outside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Way to square that thing up.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that.
Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The next pitch misses. High. Full count now. Lifted in the air, right field. Rooker settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder, number 4, Dalen Lyle.
Runner at first with 2 away. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. In the air, right field. Rooker moving under it. And that'll do it. Now here is Carlos Cortez. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground to third. House goes to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 3 innings complete. Up now, trying to make this pitcher work, Singy.
Yeah, it's time to be annoying, Boog. Spoiler mode activated. Foul balls, deep counts, whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Curry, 22 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball. And here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Curry stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boog. Keep the pressure on.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 5-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Tyler Soderstrom. Up the middle.
1-1-1.
To first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. 1-1 now. Ground ball to the right side. Wow, nice play. Throws from his knees. On the money, nice play.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
So 2 down. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. Bounce to the left side. Muncy. Throw to first and ball game. And the A's take the first 2 games of this series. Curry had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss.
No, but they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
So 2 down, and here's the DH for Washington, J.C. Curry.
Nope, ball.
Curry matched a homer in his last game.
Nope, ball.
Tied up here in the early going. And now 2 balls and a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And a strike call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went 2-2. Struck him out looking. We go to the bottom of the second. Tied at 1. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hurt.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. And that's low for ball 4.
Ball 4.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams now, 1 for 2. Squirts away a little bit. That's ripped into the outfield. Stretches out and holds it in. Stepping in, a base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Swings through the sweeper. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Next pitch misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Butler on the move to the gap. He's got it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J.
2 outs, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, J.C. Curry, as the Nationals are down to their final out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So back to the top of the order. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
The Nationals down to their final strike.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Tying run at the plate. That one lifted to left. Soderstrom on the move. And that'll do it. The A's extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Curry with an okay game in the loss. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
You stupid. Back like they never left. Yeah. Whoa. I'm getting more money than ever, baby. Yeah. I said the windows tinted and I ain't rented. I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence. I feel it. Hustling, no bad. I did it. It's just the beginning. I ain't even close to finish. I got money on the other line. I got to get the call. If you ain't gonna make me better, I don't even get involved. Couple on the close. That's involved in
J.C. Curry with another opportunity to put his skills on display for scouts and fans alike. This kid is future star written all over him. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies.
Number 6, Edouard Julien.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Julien was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Mickey Moniak digs in now.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Curry wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next is the designated hitter, Jordan Beck. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offense.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Scoreless after 1. First and second, 2 outs. Curry getting ready to hit. Now one missed. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it, and that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Nationals 1 and the Rockies nothing. This is Washington Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Tovar batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Venezuela. That clips the corner.
Guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
Outside low, ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
This one in the air, center field, and there's one down. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz under it. Takes it in for the out. This is Willie Castro.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And a foul ball. Castro with some impressive production lately. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Rockies are down quietly. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Up next for Washington, the designated hitter, J.C. Curry.
Curry stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Smoke to the gap. This might clear the bases. 1 run is in. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So the Nats lineup turns over. C.J. Abrams will hit next. Tap back to the mound. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All in all, back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Tyler Freeman leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball there.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now it's going to be Kyle McCann. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging at off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch. So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
On the ground, Garcia. In plenty of time to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground to 3rd. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The first baseman, number 6, Edward Julian.
Julian batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Struck him out swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next to him for the Rockies, Mickey Moniak. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nope, that's inside.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Called strike right there. Hit in the air, center field. Young under it. And there are 2 down. So digging in, Jordan Beck. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a miss there.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Got him. That's the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They continue to trail.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, J.C. Curry.
And first offering is fouled off. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Ball 1 there. And that one is downstairs. And the count is even, 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Cut off, throw to second, in there. That's a double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. So back to the top of the order. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off. Foul ball 4. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. Up now for Washington, Dalen Lyle.
Dalen Lyle.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Up next for Washington, the catcher,
Curry back at it, pitching with the lead.
Yeah, it's always a little easier, but only if you protect it, Big. He's got to lock in here. Can't let this game seesaw.
All these Rockies being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lyle settles under it. And there's 1 down.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Doyle, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Castro stands in now and watches strike 1. That pitch gets the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Doyle at first, 1 gone. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one. Not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves. But when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And the inning is over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Nationals baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. McCann leading things off and takes a strike. Strike 2. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Next to hit, Jake McCarthy. In the air to left center. And there's 2 away. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Edouard Julien now at the plate. Just missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going. Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That's a strike. This one in the air center field. Young on the move. And that's the inning. Make it 6. Curry steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance move.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 58.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Back to the top of the order now. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Here's a 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Flips to second. That's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
He's so good at coming across the bat.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Mitchell Parker.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Out number 2. So a man at first. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. Yo, 1. Ball game. Curry with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
Back outside, riding my whip and rodeo drive. Shorty, I step like